Everybody, I hope you're doing well. I just want to make this video very short. I want to encourage everybody, listen, that this is very important. You focus on your higher self at this time, right? I've never talked about this much, but I think I posted something on Twitter just now. The sun has never been outside of this planet, right? Remember that we're inside of an firmament, right? We're inside of a shield, okay? We are inside of the shield. The sun is inside, right? I can't tell you everything, but I'll just tell you what you need to know right now, that the sun is inside of this earth, okay? It's moving closer every single day, and everybody's increasing their DNA. Your DNA is getting activated. Very soon, you should expect, very soon, you should expect people that are going to have different colors with their bodies, right? With their carbon. And this is for all carbon melanated melanin beings, right? 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, okay? Again, don't stop demonizing the 666, all right? It is talking about the black people, melanin, okay? Carbon, okay? Stop demonizing it. Your slave masters taught you to think that way so that you can reject yourself and your power, okay? So that you can always think that you're this evil type of a person, and therefore there's some history of that is a part of you should never meddle with. They are making sure whenever they give you this information and you still believe in it so hard that you reject every information about yourself, about your higher self, about who you really are as a people of color, carbon, right? So you will, one of the days, I'm telling you, listen man, I'm telling you, one of the days, one of your guys, and many of you, if you've watched the movie The Avatar, this movie was talking about the black people, right? It was talking about the carbon skin. One of the days you're going to wake up and you're going to have a different set of a different color of your skin. Your skin is going to change. It might be red, blue, orange, yellow, or green, right? In one of those colors, you will actually emanate depending on your vibration, your frequency, okay? So I'm motivating you guys that you need to focus in your inner self, all right? Everything that is a negative that they are pushing the agenda towards you through news and everything they like pushing on the media, don't take it into heart. Don't pay attention to it. It is there. It is there to just make sure that you get separated with your higher self, because already there's a spiritual war that is happening right now. Already the Nanukai, I mean the Nibiru, the Anunnaki, right? The Anunnaki are fighting amongst the entities that are here on this earth right now, that are trying to take over all God being, their spirituality and their soul possession, right? They are fighting for you. You were supposed to fight, however, you are not on that leash yet, right? You are not on that leash yet, because people are still yet blind, okay? But people are raising their vibration. I always say that this less is more. Less is always more, all right? People are raising their vibration. Now, the best way to fight being part of this spiritual war, which you are not there, fighting with your dear carbon melanated elders and masters, right? Ascended masters and grand masters, right? The only way to fight amongst them is increase your vibration, because every time you do that, automatically you're helping the Mother Earth and all the nature itself to reproduce and create new things into this planet, right? So that you can be a part of this new planet with a different set of vibration frequencies and energies, okay? That is why now if you realize the atmosphere has started to change, everything of nature started to change. The sun is moving even closer, right? It's moving even closer to the earth. And a lot of you guys might be asking yourself, how is this possible? Because your guys are thinking that the sun is outside of the firmament when it's just inside. Remember that we are inside of a shield, right? The earth is a land, is flat, is not round. Therefore, we inside of the shield that is trapped everybody else inside of this planet, right? The only way you can get out of this planet is through your mental state, when you become spiritually advanced to the point that you're no longer part of the attachment of this planet, right? You break free from that, you're able to enter higher dimensions. Because you can never leave this planet physically. However, you can leave this planet through your soul. And the only people that carry and have the position of the soul is the carbon melanated beings. The 666 which I'm talking about. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Stop demonizing that. It's who you are. You can't reject it anymore. It's going to come in front of you and you'll have to accept it whether you like it or not. The moment you start to realize the science of it, the spirituality of it, you will then have to understand how powerful you are. You get what I'm saying? Get all those downloads and all those frequencies coming into you, coming into your body, activating your DNA strands, right? As we are on the 5th dimension, a lot of you now are emanating from the 5th strand of your DNA, okay? That is why a lot of you now, you don't feel anything like in terms of you feeling to eating less every time. You're selective of what you eat. You're selective when it comes to your emotions and how you feel for somebody else or anybody else outside of the room. You're able to actually use your abilities in a different way, which you never thought you were able to see this and that. You're able to scan such information and receive such information on a different level side, right? So the only way to fight in this war is increase your vibration. The more you do that, you are helping and projecting everybody to be a part of your DNA as well. Remember that as a chosen person, you being the only one in the household the way that you are right now, you are there to help free their DNA and remove all the generational curses. Therefore, you should start at home. Every time you do your practice, your inner work, you're actually freeing the generational curses from your bloodline. Then when that happens automatically now, it happens with the whole entire planet itself. You are shifting and changing the generational curses. And that's what we are here to do in a collective consciousness. Okay? So, we are taking back the planet into our own hands. The 1,000 years have passed. All right, the 1,000 years have passed. It was like 2021, 21st of September, because on September, that's when the new year begins all the time. It's when everything gets regenerated. All right, it's when our nature blossoms to the different side of bringing the new brilliance into somebody's conscious being and as accepting to be part of it. You will then be able to adapt into a different level of strand, which the planet always takes form to. Okay, so you really need to focus in yourself. Everything that is to do with the media, if you must, just make sure that you just take yourself out of this social media group and all of that. Just free yourself from that so that you can have much more focus in your higher self. All right? I want everybody to be a part of this ascension in a different level, because it begins in the 5th dimension and still increases. There's so many dimensions you have to go through it. So is everybody else who's actually waking up in this time rhythm. All right. If there's anybody else who's unable to understand and accept all this information, please don't force them. It might be that they are not ready for this, or they are not supposed to wake up at this time frame. They're gonna have to come back, project the very same energy, and do the things which they were supposed to do on this generation. And they'll just have to redo them, right? Don't force anybody else. But if you know that you have found yourself, all you gotta do is increase. Remember that every time you do your meditations, all the time, you are projecting with a lot of atmosphere of the people's DNA and connection of their spirituality and essence of life force to actually also be motivated. Out of the people which you will be motivating, it depends how many numbers you will touch with your soul. It doesn't have to be necessarily you going there to project that information, but sitting in your room or wherever you are around across the nature, doing your meditations, imagining people getting liberated through this information and enlightenment and ascension. You will be there, you will be able to free those people, because that's what you are here for. We are here to help increase the vibration of this planet. As it gives back to us, we receive everything and things just fall in the line whereby duality starts to take form and take place. Thank you very much. I love you so much. Please share this video. Make sure that you like this video. The importance of you liking each and every video that I post, you are pushing them to actually be exposed in so many people which will be able to reach out to that information. Remember that the people who are a part of this media, YouTube and all of that, they don't like seeing people like us spreading the truth. So they'll make sure that they suppress this video so that it doesn't go as far as I would want it to, you know. So it is important, if you're watching this video, make sure that you like. The more you like, you make your comments, it is the more the video gets to be pushed, right, by your energy so that it can reach many souls. Mwah! Love and light.